Okay, so, alright, yet again we took our typical break. We've got some people who have spare time. We're gonna get into Scanranger episode 24, Reality Bites. Today...
With an orthographical error in the title already.
Yes. And, today I'm joined by the two most foreign people I know. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Niko.
Well, thank you for calling me foreign. I'm Kibasa. Kevin. Whatever.
Kevin.
He's cabin in the woods.
But, yeah. So, since I read last time, you two are going to read this time. So, Niko's going to read the first act, and Kev will read the second. And, you know, it's typical fare. I mean, if you don't remember last episode, I don't blame you because it was stupid. I mean, it was about this old man in the cabin who somehow powered his house and shit. Like, fuck that.
How are these episodes not stupid ever?
Right?
Like, saying an episode is stupid is no kind of distinction.
Well, let's see.
Same as saying it's post Scanrangers.
Yes. So with that said, Niko, why don't you lead us off?
Dateline. Central NG University van was walking along the campus. At the same time, a group of students were practicing poses in an intramural karate class. That's a weird place to... Never mind. Vin heard that the 12 students yell. He took a glance at the class as he was reminded of him as
of his Aikido. You know, in an American high school. You know, that's normal.
Of his AI kiddo.
Yes.
Of his AI kids classes. He had taken during high school, reminiscing his sensei, showing him to his kata.
Ye old American kata.
Whatever that would be. As he watched fascinatingly, really, and you're not fascinated.
No.
He was familiar. He saw a familiar face instructing the others. After the session, Vin yelled, "Hey, Sensei Luciano!"
I thought that said Lucario at first, and I was gonna be very.
Yeah. You're not the only one. Van Henderson, a long time no see.
You instantly made him a loser. Good job.
Anthony Lucario was Vin's sensei and a fencing coach at for his old high school. They get together at the cafeteria. For this
tenses. Work on your tenses, man.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you staying out of trouble, then, said Anthony Lucario Lucianosaurus. Never mind. Most of your okay.
There's no exclamation point here, so this is the narrator talking. Or
exactly.
Exclamation point, quotation mark, my bad.
Yeah, none of that. Most of your fellow students didn't make it through college. Despite that, they are working, and it was a rough idea I was teaching after all. And quotation from this, and it leads nowhere.
Yep.
Because the next one begins with a quotation again. Blame my parents, Vin said. You may say because of them, despite the surroundings, my family and I was able to get out of the hood in one piece.
The hood? The hood of what? The hood of your car?
No, like one of those hoodies. They live. in a piece of clothing.
It
was really rough
times.
times.
They couldn't figure it out.
They've been living in a piece of clothing for this whole time. Don't worry, Sensei. At least there is someone else who appreciated you getting in their lives. Okay. How long have you been teaching intramural karate at the campus? So he teaches Aikido, fencing, karate, and
Yes.
what else?
Jeet Kune Do, obviously.
Jeet Kune Do, yes. At least 2 weeks. Okay, at least 2 weeks now. I'm actually preparing for this major Aikido tournament in LA. That's about to happen in a month, so I'll possibly even get a chance to perform as a stuntman or a bodyguard in Hollywood.
That's a weird setup. Okay.
You, Sensei, that's your ultimate goal, to become the next Steven Seagal. Okay.
Although it is spelled like seagull, which is weird.
Seagal. He is just a sea girl.
Seagal.
Very, yes, Seagal. He wants to become a Sailor Moon. That's exactly what Steven Sailor Moon. Or Jet Li, or even Steve James. I have a cousin in Westwood who does this stuff for a living. Even if he's used as an extra playing for a thug or something, continued Anthony. That's cool. I hope everything works out, said Vin. A little later, Vin arrived at Alex's...
Wait, hold on. So, literally Vin was like, okay, that's cool, hope everything works out. And then he just left. He didn't say goodbye or anything, he was just like, yep, okay, fuck off.
Yeah, he also didn't pay for the coffee.
No, he didn't! What the fuck? Vin, you asshole!
A little later, Vin arrived at Alex's faculty office, where the other 4 team members were hanging out. What's happening, people? Nada.
The Death Note opening place. Oh, yes.
Nada, leader man, said Nick. Same old. Midterms coming up. And all that. He forgot the quotation marks again.
Yeah, so again, narrator.
It's no different. Can't be bothered to put effort for this. Coming up and all that. Don't you even study? And now the quotation begins and ends immediately.
Yes.
Took care of that, said Vin. In between 3 periods, I just have to get ready for this paper on filmmaking, I assume maybe tomorrow.
What? That's not a... What?
That's exactly what I said.
I know, but like, that's not a sentence.
I just have to get ready for this paper on filmmaking, I assume maybe tomorrow.
Keep going.
As soon as Vin completed his response, an alarm went off on the Scanranger's communicators. What's the matter, Rosewood? Said Alex. Mayhem is on attack. This is also just the narrator speaking again. This time it's downtown Leewood. Quotation begins. And
you know, the narrator's a very underrated character. He's always trying to get into the story. No one ever pays attention to him. It's kind of sad, really.
He is a very important character. He says half of the lines for everybody.
I know, right?
Everyone scramble, said Alex. Right, said the 5. The team teleported to... So he also... No, actually this is correct. The team teleported to the center of town. Meanwhile, A hand grabbed an innocent civilian and threw him towards the park bench. Yeah.
I just imagined a gigantic, like, master hand just picking a guy up and just chucking him.
This is as much as we know. Then, a tail electrocuted another.
Why are all of these body parts separated from one another? It's so strange.
They didn't yet fall Voltron.
Yeah, I see.
Actually, they're way more effective that way. They can cover out more ground.
Yeah.
Walking through the mayhem vortex came Captain Ugg from the other side of the park. Okay, what?
General Ugg.
No, I know, but walking through the mayhem vortex came General Ugg from the other side of the park.
Yes.
So where did he came from?
he came through the park vortex in the vortex park.
Through the mayhem vortex in the and that is at the other side of the park. They just always have a mayhem vortex there.
You see the vortex is an all-encompassing space, so it's on every side of the park. So ergo, it comes from every other side of the park.
It's attraction for all the kiddies.
Yes.
Hey. The general laughed.
That was
that
a
is
laugh.
it.
What?
The general laughed. That is it, Crow Seeker.
Skeeter!
Continue to press.
Fuck.
Continue to press the attack. That is also the narrator, by the way. Totally the narrator.
For those who don't know why I'm giggling, Skeeter's the name of a character in Doug. It's hilarious.
Okay.
Just for those who have seen Doug, just imagine every line out of this monster comes from that Skeeter, and you'll have a good time.
That's it, Crow Skeeter. Continue to press the attack. Smash anything that gets in your way. This is all narrator speaking, by the way. He just turned evil on us. Crow Skeeter was the most recent created. What? Crow Skeeter was the most recent created cyber creature.
You don't say.
Which had an armor shell on top of its robotic
No, it
body.
hadn't. Oh wait, no, you're right. It does say armored. I thought it said armed. My bad.
That would be interesting.
It has arms on its shell.
Oh yeah, that's kind of disgusting, actually.
Yeah.
But practical.
Come on. The monster's head was shaped like a... God damn it. Shaped like a mosquito, with a much longer stinger. Even my rat doesn't want to be around when I'm reading this shit.
Your rat's like, nope, can't do it.
Yeah, she was just running away after hearing me say all of that bullshit. Suddenly, Crowskier was hit by an energy blast. It came from the combined might of scan lasers wielded by the movie task force. Hey, ugly! Shouted the Queen Scanner.
Ugh-Lee. God damn, that's lame.
What's wrong? Run out of muscle-bound maroon to play with? Maroons. Ow! What's your now that you're bugging out?
That doesn't make any sense in context.
No, it doesn't.
But
Well, blast you, Scanrangers. That is also narrator speaking, just in case.
The narrator's got schizophrenia, I feel. This poor guy.
No, I think he's just got not schizophrenia, but like a personality disorder. Blast you, Scanrangers. You will be the ones who will be bugging, as you Earthlings would say, Crow Seeker.
I don't think we ever say
Skeeter.
that. I'm pretty sure we never say Kuro Skeeter ever.
No, I've never even I never came across that word when searching a dictionary. Take care of them. Ugg teleported into the vortex.
Why? Why wouldn't you walk into the vortex?
By the way, Ugg teleported into a vortex was actually a quote.
Yes.
And now it's the end of a quote. And again, the narrator speaking, I presume. I'm itching to get my hands on you, Scanrangers, said, and now one of the characters said Kuro Seeker.
Yes.
Skeeter, whatever. I hear that you Earthlings are swarming with potential hosts. And, speaking of swarms, the cyber creature called up a swarm of mosquitoes to attack the team.
Oh no.
No, it's not like we have shoes that would protect us against these kind of things.
Or fucking lasers.
Or Raid. Or vanilla oil, which works just as well.
Or your fucking suits. I doubt the mosquitoes can pierce through that.
Yeah, I mentioned that the first thing.
Yeah.
Oh well. Mosquitoes, millions of them, Little Ranger cried, as he and a few others tried to swat them away. How? Said the Pink Ranger. This isn't their season.
What? What? What is that? Are you fucking dumb?
That was their biggest problem right now. This isn't their season.
What?
Oh no.
Did she just completely miss the fact they were summoned?
Oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh my god, we're not in the season of mosquitoes, which is like from early spring to late autumn.
So which means they're in winter right now, right? That has to be what it means. Because otherwise...
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense. Mosquitoes are there the whole year almost.
Yeah.
This isn't their season.
What?
They're nibbling for my bodysuit, cried Red Ranger.
How?
I can't seem to get them off of me.
This is a porn movie, right?
Sorry, Scanrangers. I didn't properly introduce you to my Robo-Skeeters. They are programmed to eat anything that tasted like humans.
Polyester does not taste like humans.
Yeah, polyester does not taste like humans. I tried that.
Or spandex, for that matter.
Mm.
Or motorcycle helmets.
Plus, what does it mean, taste like humans? Did he taste humans and then create robots with that in mind?
I guess.
I guess.
Makes sense.
They flew in for a long flight, and they are very, very hungry.
So they flew in to prepare for a long flight?
Oh, they took their, 7 changes of socks and underwear and a few t-shirts. Not too many because they were going to get some when they arrived at the place, you know.
Yeah.
They were going to go to Paris, but buy t-shirts that say "I love New York."
Yes.
People do that.
I know.
Blue Scanner noticed Crow Skeeter humming as the robotic insects continued their assaults.
How?
Guys.
Wouldn't the fucking gigantic buzz of 8 bajillion mosquitoes kind of drown out any noise?
Guys, let me try something. BC summoned his comedy film energy. He becomes one with the high-pitched scream of Lau Costello. Once. Or a bud. Can it be bothered?
What?
A bot.
AAABBOTTTTT.
A bot.
So it'd be Abbas. Yes.
Bot.
Yes.
The scream disrupted the cyber creature's control of its robo-skater as they fall helplessly to their ground.
Well, then why didn't they fall helplessly to the ground when he was talking to them? Because the implication is he hummed to control them, so him talking means he wasn't humming, so why didn't they all just die at that point?
Yeah, that is a good point. What? My robo-skitters? You'll pay for this, said Robo-Skeeter. Before the monster recovered, Yellow rushed in to attack. Warp Speed Smash! Gunyo punched the Crow-Skitter in its face. Green followed up with his disc launcher, shooting his explosive DVDs. Pink followed through with her movie splicer shield, smashing Cyber Creature's face also.
It's a shield! And why does this sentence end with also?
Yes.
I know, right? Sea Creature's face also. Full stop.
Red then went to his finish.
Red then went to his finishing move, full stop. Twisting his swashbuckled sword, he called up his Aberino. A-B-A-R-E-N-B-O.
Aberino attack.
What does that even fucking mean?
Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I'm going to look at this because this has to be a thing or something.
It's probably a thing.
Vin then struck Crow-Skitter down with that attack.
With that attack.
But the variation of slash. The cyber creature armored body began to explode, about to go down.
Is it a Mega Man boss?
Oh, Aberimbo means ambitious child. Okay.
Ambitious child.
Oh my god, that's awesome!
Oh my god. Okay, so I will read this again. He called up his ambitious child attack. Vin then struck the Crow-Skitter down with his ambitious child slash.
Who is dying?
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome. God damn it.
Ambitious child.
I just imagined him using like an actual child as a weapon.
He slashes people with children.
Yes. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, god damn it.
Could handle Scanranger's great hug bite. The metal spider went down the vortex on its way to the fallen monster to enlarge it. I'm sorry. You'll notice bite was on its way to charge up Crow-Skitter. Not this time, you traitor. How is that a traitor? He never worked for them.
No, he really didn't. I mean, yeah, fucking Yellow created his body, but he never worked for him.
Alright.
Huh.
Sunyo referred to his former stolen science project. Okay, that explains that. Huh? Said Bite. Using his film blade as a baseball bat. The Bite back into space. For the vortex. And back to Nebutopia. Pow. Pow. Deep to left center. The ball is going. You can tell that one is goodbye. Make it
Is
an
that for English?
It's baseball terminology. Yes.
You can tell that one goodbye?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
I guess it just means it's a home run,
It basically, yeah, it just means it's a home run. That's basically.
Mikey then imitated an applauding crowd.
Wow, that is next level sad.
And the crowd goes wild. It does not.
It really doesn't.
Good move, Yellow Scanner. You thought that spider what for, said Blue. The public. Now, no autographs, please, replied Yellow.
Okay. Are you okay,
sorry.
Niko?
Oh,
is this killing you?
This fanfic is slowly killing.
Yes.
No, it's more so the ambitious. I laughed too much at the ambitious child, so now my throat is killing me even harder.
So it's literally the fanfic killing you. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. The others laughed with him. Hey, the monster is gone. Probably crawled back to Mummy Black Org. Laughed Red. Back in Nebutopia, Black Org zapped General Og alongside the wall. How do you do that? Never mind. Og used to act just for a warlord. He shouted. How can you permit those Scanrangers to defeat you? My lord, but it wasn't my fault. Silence. Everything I have seen is the same. Blackboard then displayed the screen showing Og, Vixen,
Niko, are you okay?
That was a great one. Vixen and Key, various cyber creatures, they sent to conquer the Earth. And yet, each time, thawed by the Scanrangers.
Thawed by the Scanrangers?
They put them in a microwave. That would be very cruel, like putting anything in a microwave alive.
And putting it on low.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like leaving someone under a gigantic lamp to roast to death, you know?
Oh man, I remember doing that.
Scanranger style.
Just put someone under a 30 vat lamp to roast to death.
Yes.
Had it not been for that pompous fool Benedict, I would have replaced all of you a long time ago. It is high time you use the stolen power against those children, starting right now. Those rambunctious
children.
Rambunctious children. With a wave from his hand, he blasted the henchmen through the force of a bolt at each of their brains.
Ow!
With his hand, he blasted his henchmen with a force in each of his brains. It speaks for itself, I guess. For a few moments, they had lain unconscious. With another wave of Dark Master's hand, he he awakened them. There was a difference.
You're almost there,
No,
Niko.
you're
You can do it.
You're not losing me. I'm just turning off my mic so you don't have to edit those parts out.
Yeah, I know, but like, he more meant the sickness.
Yes.
No.
And how you're getting down with it.
Getting down with the sickness. There was a difference. 3. Anarchy. Instead of his usual leather jacket.
He wore a leather jacket?
With red armor with spiked shoulder. That like adds to how awesome he is already.
I know, right?
With spiked shoulder pads. With flux eyelashes under his left eye.
What?
Like,
oh my god. Somebody needs to draw this.
I'll send it to the people who do the fucking draw stuff that you like so much.
yes.
Oh my god. The draw fee.
Yes, send it to them.
I mean, like, I don't know if we should put them through even one of these chapters. That would be too much for anybody, except for us, because we hate ourselves.
Basically.
Like one of the gang members from the Clockwork Orange. Vixen didn't have much of a change, except she was also dressed in a leather armor like Xena.
She was also in a leather jacket.
But Anarchy didn't have a leather jacket. Not anymore anyway.
Yeah.
The armor also included engraved rabbit fox, sorry.
No, it is Rabbit.
Rabbit fox. Representing her moniker. Okay. Ug's helmet.
Representing her monkey. That is a great fucking image, though.
Yes, also included a rabbit fox representing how much more monkey she is right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that needs to be an image by those people. Like, how do you use a fox that's rabbit to represent how somebody is more of a monkey now?
Yeah.
Like, does it bring you bananas or something?
It's the ears.
Yes. Ug's helmet was different, with longer horns and a much more gruesome samurai-type face. It would also help if we actually knew what they looked like before.
Yeah. All that said, I love that. Fucking Anarchy gets like a complete makeover. Vixen gets like a little touching up here and there. Ugg, he gets a new head. That's it. Nothing else.
Well, we all know that Anarchy is the best one.
Yeah.
And now, by making captains, not only I've spared your pathetic lives, I have awakened your new dark energy, the same way you, Key, used against Scanrangers, can do it again.
That doesn't make
What?
sense.
No.
Not only grammatically, but also in terms of what we know about the story. Because fucking
Also,
there
there
was
are
no
two-
hidden bullshit powers they need to have awakened. They just stole film energy from the Rangers. So,
Also, for some reason, he doesn't use full ellipses, just 2 full stops.
yeah.
Again, let's try this again. I have awakened your new dark energy, the same way you, Key. I think that he means the same kind Yuki used against the Scanrangers.
Yeah, but again, that doesn't
But
make
then
sense
this
because that was
into it-
fucking film energy. Fuck it.
Never mind.
You're trying too hard to make this understandable.
I
know,
just
I
want
shouldn't.
to read something legible.
You're reading the
What?
wrong thing, dude.
I mean, 90s arcades had better writing than this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Final Fight
There are-
intro had better.
There are many violences.
Fucking King of Fighters had better translation than this shit.
Vixen, you enjoy seducing human male minds for your own pleasure. Use those wills to manipulate them. As for you, Ugg, just figure it out. I don't fucking know.
As for you, you do stuff, whatever.
I shall increase your brain power for warfare now. The time has come to strike. Black Orchid and walked over to injured Kurosuke and took a piece of his broken cyber chip.
That's a thing.
I don't know. He then plucked one of Bite's legs. That's a thing. And molded the two parts into a ball, creating another robotic insect similar to Bite.
That doesn't work.
I shall.
Hold the fucking phone. He took a computer chip, and then he took a robot leg, and glued them together, and that somehow made a whole new fucking insect. How?
He put those two parts together, a leg and a chip, and made a ball on top of it.
Yeah, so he literally just wrapped the leg around the chip. What the fuck does that even accomplish?
He like took a wire and just made a wire ball around the chip.
It's not actually a new creature, it's just a bouncing ball. He was bored.
I shall give you another chance to destroy Scanranger's Ugg, as I shall grow Skitter.
What? Fuck it, move on.
Blackor then revealed the cyber creature. Now go, Ugg. Take over the human city. Yes, my lord, said Ugg with Skitter, no towing to the master.
That actually is a word, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a really big work for this fanfic though.
Yeah.
Bite, with one leg missing now. Now he only has one leg.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. Okay, no. Okay. Bite, with one leg missing now, hops to the Dark Master's arm. But Blackor, what about me? What can I do? Bite, I know well not to question. You know well not to question my motive.
Because none of them make sense.
After you failed. Yes, you shouldn't question whatever I'm saying because it never does make sense. After your failed attempts to finish the Scanrangers, you are very close to serving your purpose. I have no use for an incomplete experiment. As Blackor continued, Bite recalled being beaten by his original creator, Yellow Scanner, via his sword. The word traitor echoed through his tiny, nerdy brain. It has a what?
That deserved a K, like from a Spanish speaker.
I don't know. I don't know.
Tiny nerd brain.
That is an insult I need to use more often. That's pretty awesome.
Nerdy brain. Oh, this episode has been full of we've got to use this quotes.
Rambunctious child attack.
Rambunctious baby attack. Rambunctious baby slash.
Jesus.
Rambunctious baby decapitation strike.
You know, the worst word is, if he didn't put the bow, it would be angry. But the bow is actually like rambunctious child, angry child.
Yeah.
It's the classic. Watashi wa Japanese desu.
Back on campus, Vince Sensei just driving off CGU parking lot onto the road. As he drove about a half mile, something got in his way. Look out! Anthony cried as he surveered his car. It then went into a ditch. Hey, are you crazy? Trying to jump out on the street like that? Anthony was surprised to see Skinner now rebuilt, and then he was grabbed by his neck. The monster then lifted him up about to strangle him.
How would Anthony know that Kuro Skeeter had been rebuilt when he had never seen him before?
You see, Anthony has always been subscribed to this fanfic. And he like pays the Patreon of this writer. So
yeah.
This guy has a Patreon.
I wouldn't doubt it, honestly.
Oh, what?
Alright, so now, okay, you take over.
Yeah, it's Act 2. You need to be a little bit louder.
Unable to.
A little
Tell
bit
me
too.
to get louder. Okay, wait. I'll change my microphone settings once again. Blah blah blah.
Alright.
I think I can boost it a little more. I don't know if it'll help, but
So we learned today that we should get Kev to translate all of the gratuitous Japanese in this fic because it results in hilarity.
sure.
It's really
Is this better?
Yes, it's
much better.
Good. Act 2. Unable to get a footing to defend himself, Anthony was about to lose consciousness until... Kuro Skeeter had been kicked in the face by Ben, who was in great danger.
How did he hear that? That's also the Olympian battle cry. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Sensei, are you alright? I better be, thanks.
Oh my god.
You better get out of here, Sensei. You'll get help. I'll hold him off. Ben hoped to get Anthony away to give himself an advantage by transforming to Red Scanner. No way! Oh wait, who's talking? Oh, they never.
They never explained, no.
Okay, I'm just going to throw.
Niko is dead.
Sorry, you made me spill my drink.
Ikimashita!
Onegaishimasu! I walked after! If anyone understands that.
Jesus Christ.
I should do my forward. Well, that thing stopped me! The two of us together can take him! Bill was about to debate the issue, yet it would jeopardize his secret identity. I love how this guy uses all of these complicated words, and he can't do basic grammar.
Right.
Help the others come quickly. I could probably take this cyber creature by myself. But for now, I need to buy some time. Double ellipse. Not even 3. Anthony and Ben kicked Kuro Seeker. But this time, the monster blocked the kick and slapped them both aside.
Just bitch smacked both of them.
What? Did he slap their butts like?
That too, yes.
Oh, where was I? Oh god. Okay, you heard me, Stinger. You're not nice, said Kuro Skeeter. Not nice at all. What?
What is this
I don't
monster?
think I'm even going anymore.
Well, this punch's gonna make you float like a butterfly. As Ben was about to strike Kuro Skeeter, god damn it, Kuro Skeeter, an energy chain snagged Ben's arm, and he was dragged to the side. He was then dragged to the side. Just like your kind ought to be dressed up in. What? Fits you well. It fits you well.
Anarchy, you're beautiful. Keep on keeping on.
Anarchy made his appearance in his new powered-up form. He lifted up the bounded bed, and you know what? It's time you got taking. It's time you got taken out like the rest of the trash. Bad puns.
Yes.
He tossed the bin inside a dumpster.
Where did that even come from? Aren't they on the side of the road? Like...
It's like the most practical joke ever.
Like, what the fuck?
And then he's like, oh, he actually threw out his trash.
Like, they had to have set this shit up. There's no way.
Ben! Shouted Anthony. Hang in there! Ben's sensei ran towards Ben to save him. He found himself back in his dojo office. What?
What? What?
Did he teleport?
This fic is going insane.
What's going on? He questioned.
Yeah.
Yes, me too. Anthony saw his girlfriend approach him
Who?
and sat above and saw his girlfriend and sat on top of his desk. She got off Anthony's desk, so why did she sit on there then?
So hold on, let me choreograph this. Anthony's in his office or dojo, whatever. His girlfriend enters the room, looks at him, goes and sits on his desk, then gets off the desk and walks back to him again.
Yes.
What?
Nancy?
It's like staging a cutscene in a PS2 game. But like
Oh, God.
there is a pop-in.
There's an actual woman. Oh, nice. Nancy? I want to apologize to you, Tony, said the woman. I want to put things right! She put his hand on his shoulder and then slapped him into unconsciousness. Oh my god, this story is amazing! That's actually Vixen! This took her telepathic oh god. Telepathic, empathic, and disguise powers against him. Okay, so wait. Did he not know that his girlfriend was the villain, or like how long has this disguise been there? Like how long has Vixen or whatever been disguised as Nancy?
Well, she couldn't have been disguised. Yeah, she couldn't have been disguised as her too long because she just got her upgrade. So like,
Wait. Wait. I've got a better idea. He never had a girlfriend to begin with.
He's not in a dojo.
she's been dead for 20 years.
No, it's just a woman. He assumes this is his girlfriend because
Oh my god,
she's
a
sitting
woman
on
is
his
near
desk.
me.
This makes the most sense.
Oh yes, all too easy.
Vixen grinned.
Perhaps I could use you for my own
Harem up in Nobletopia. Okay, I can't do the voice with it.
You're indeed very strong.
That made it
You're
sound like
really
he was
talking
like a
about sex.
toaster strudel or some shit. Personally, I like that interpretation better.
Vixen then looked up and saw the other four Scanrangers ascend to the battle. Wait, you were in the fucking dojo.
Not anymore, apparently.
They have a window in the ceiling.
Nice of you all to drop in.
Continue the non-powered up. What? Non-powered up warrior woman. So she's not
Now
powered
powered up.
Ah, now powered up. Okay. You can't do that. You can't just put the slash whatever you want. It is time to finish what we originally started. To end your miserable lives. Oh, it was Vixen talking. Well, Vixen tossed.
It's not like the writer even knew.
No.
Vixen tossed Sensei Lucario Luciano into the dumpster with him. There were no
Into the trash.
Now,
Wait! Did the dumpster come with the the Scanrangers, like because you're in a different
They
group now.
carry instead of carrying Vin, they carried the dumpster.
The trash can was next to the road, and they're at the dojo. And Vin is still in there, in the trash can.
Oh my god, you know what that means? It means they were all carrying the trash can, right? And they're like, we're gonna stop you. And then she picked up the sensei and like fucking did like a 3-pointer into the trash can. His body. Oh, that's awesome.
Talk is cheap, Nixon. Replied Pink, and yes, she has the manliest voice. Get them! Kura Skeeter, demanded Ugg. The cyber creature was about to use its robot Skeeter attack again. Blue was about to call on his Costello cry once more, but Anarchy caught him by surprise and gagged him.
Wow.
Okay, this is getting intense. Although VC didn't have an open helmet, his gag was powerful enough to mentally quiet him and neutralize his film energy powers.
How?
Okay, that's interesting. You can gag people, eliminate their superpowers. All right.
How? What?
Yes, that's what I'm reading.
I know, but what?
It's trauma
That...
from being sexually assaulted by somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's calm. He likes it.
It kept him mentally quiet, so...
And neutralized his film energy.
He's quite content. No, I got it. It's less that, and he's more like, oh, finally, I can be with the best character.
The robot Skeeters attacked the other Rangers once again. Out of the blue, another energy blast hit Kura Skeeter. This time it came from one other silver scanner. Okay, no.
No,
Stan,
no.
That's not English. This isn't English. This is something else. This isn't English.
So wait,
what
he
is
says one other silver scanner, so there's more than one of them?
Yes, apparently.
That
Since
is,
when?
Since now. And his Magnum Silver Blaster. And Blaster is not even capitalized, but the other two are part of the same word.
It's not a proper noun, obviously. Duh.
So it's the Magnum Silver Blaster.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bin woke up from unconsciousness as his sensei was still out cold, which gave him the opportunity to transform.
Wait.
I'll get you out of this, Sensei!
Hold on. That sentence implied that he purposely chose to be unconscious until his sensei got knocked out.
Well, this is why he had to be in a dumpster. Everything makes sense.
It's all coming around.
You have to have a dramatic entrance.
I'll get you out of this, Sensei! Lights! Camera! Action! Red Scanner!
You can't be badass if you're transforming while inside of a dumpster. I'm sorry. That's not gonna work.
The game's over, Mayhem. We're gonna squash your little pest, and no, we're going to squash your little pest. Then we'll squash your evil plans. Ha ha ha. Funny. Bin shouted in defiance. The others joined Ren in full Sentai pose. Sentai pose.
Poise.
Poise. Yes, this is poison.
No, boys, Victorian dresses and shit. God damn.
Yes.
Soldiers of this.
Oh my god.
Soldiers
Super Sentai Victorian dresses.
Let's don't remember that he never left the dumpster.
No!
Oh my.
He never did leave the dumpster. Oh my god, you're right. He's still in it.
Oh my god, I'm
And maybe
crying.
the Sentai pose, the Sentai pose inside the dumpster.
Inside the dumpster. He's wearing the dumpster as armor.
Soldiers of the Silver Screen, Movie Task Force, Scanranger. Yeah, what?
Oh my god.
He continues to be the best. Holy shit.
He is the best as Bando.
Our new powers are more than enough to stop you. Now, Will. Key somehow lost his energy and nothing happened.
Bullshit! What?
He couldn't use his energy tanks. Black Rock responded back at his face. Your energy is gone, fools, because you used it up too quickly and rapidly.
They barely did anything! What?
The power I give you is only used once.
That's fucking
And
stupid!
He never explained this! And I want to clarify how this is written. The power I give you is only used once, comma, at most 3 times per battle. So what? Is it 1 or 3 times?
I don't know.
Complicated superpowers.
This is the stupidest.
Black Orc continues to be a fucking idiot. That's great.
Now it will be another time which I shall permit you to use it. Your luck will not last long, Scanrangers. We'll get you next time. Oh, it's Vixen. Oh, damn it. Let's do that again.
Your luck will not last long, Scanrangers. We'll get you next time.
Shouted Vixen. She and the 2 captains from the battle.
Wait, hold the fucking phone. Why did they run? Because Black Orc just said, now you can have another time to use it. So...
I suppose they realized that they want to use it for another time? I don't know.
Because, like, he literally just said, you can now use it again. So what the fuck?
I don't know.
Why
I don't
you?
care.
Cried Kuroskiter. Wounded during the battle. You're going down for the count, Little Nose. Said Red. Kamsoka!
Yeah,
What's this thing?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds really fucking wrong. Kamsoka! The weapon materialized as the others held it over their shoulders and arms itself to target the cyber creature. Set the focus! Focus. Fire! The Kamsuka easily took out Kuroskiter. Anthony was helped out.
Tops are my yellow! They were still there, dude!
They just left his ass in there.
Should be called Dumpster Rangers. Where's Ben? If you're talking about that guy in the red and white jacket, he went back to campus to call for help, and summoned us here. I'm
How
pretty
did he
sure
get your number?
I don't know. I'd be scared too if I saw an alien from way out to attack me, said Yellow, Silver, and then assisted Anthony. Wait, what? Said Yellow. Silver then assisted Anthony back to the campus. No sooner than the karate instructor was gone, Black Orc? Wait, it's Black, not Black Rock.
Yeah, it's Black Orc.
It's stupid.
It's dumb.
Okay. All of these names are stupid. Black Orc teleported onto the battle scene, walking towards the Scanrangers. The Evil One was furious, with his right fist clenched and holding his metal staff, capitalized, in his left hand as he was about to fight. Black Orc, said Red. So you want a piece of the action too? Well, let's get on. Let's get it on.
Phrasing. Just continue. Continue.
Okay. Fool! I have no time to deal with you as yet. Okay, that's not English. That's not English.
Nope.
She replied, I shall destroy you when the time will be indeed convenient. For now, I shall let you suffer. Activate Killer Bite. Okay, what do you make out of this?
Nothing. I make literally nothing out of it.
Oh.
It's too much effort.
Just generic villain bullshit.
Within the working of the cyber creature, the robotic insect implanted within Kuro's Seeker began to hum, and it began to poke the monster's mechanisms from the inside. Killer Bite expanded its spiked legs within the cyber creature's whole bloodstream. With a loud cry, the monster exploded and grew gigantic. Our heroes are taken aback. Okay, so Power Ranger stuff.
Why are they taken aback when they've seen this like 8 bajillion times?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they have autism and they forget
Wow.
every single time.
Okay.
It's their struggle to remember. They have memory issues. They have to struggle remembering the right date.
I mean, Vin I can understand because we established he was replaced by a clone, but like everybody else doesn't have an excuse.
Kuroskeeters, take Kuroskeeter. Take out of this show. Kuroskeeter sounds like some sort of candy or take care of these children. Rambacious children. Flockport teleported thereafter. In custom, the Rangers showed out for their mecha. Box Office Smashers! They teleported to their machines as Red gave the call once more to the others. Box Office Transformation! Blockbuster! Okay, was this a thing? This is my first time reading it. Okay, this is stupid. This is stupid.
Yeah.
They combine, and the mighty Scanranger Robo. Scanranger Robo. Prepare for battle once again. Activate Cinevortex. Blockbuster and Kuroskeeter teleport to another dimension to keep the humans from harm. Okay. Was that also a thing?
I think so. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Okay, it definitely is a thing now, so.
Okay, well, fuck it, I guess. Rangers have interdimensional
So
powers now.
Why don't they just teleport it into another dimension and then leave it there? Like.
Because they're stupid.
The monster then activated his Roboskeeter once more. Blockbuster. Oh wait, I missed one part. They grapple, and Blockbuster applied a dual throw to Kuroskeeter. Okay, this is robot alchemy now.
Robot alchemic drive.
Yes.
The monster then activated his Roboskeeters once more. Blockbuster was being eaten alive by the mecha bugs. Wait! The bugs were eating things that tasted like humans!
Uh-huh. So apparently mechs taste like humans. Don't you know?
So this is Evangelion now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Metal, flesh, same thing.
Yeah, sure. Well, laser blast keeps... Yeah.
Or they're actually they're actually like the dragon fossil in Wild Arms.
Yes.
Fossilized gigantic humans.
Oh, no. They're fossilized Zentradi. We figured it out, Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That all makes sense now.
A laser blast came suddenly from Silver's scanner in widescreen, knocking Kuroskeeter off balance. "It's Silver!" said Green. "Thanks!"
Why wouldn't you think it was Silver? He was there the whole time. What the fuck?
But there are two of them, Stan.
That's true. That's true. I forgot. There's two Silvers. Okay.
At least we just know that there is the other one.
Yeah. The other one!
Don't mention it. You should have called me, but he was there all the time!
Right?
Takeshi then bellowed out shouting.
So, wait, hold on. He showed up, shot the monster, and he was like, "You should have called me," and then he left?
Yes. Yes.
He's He's like, well, my job is done. Just what?
And then he called his mecha, apparently. Silver Scanner, G mode. He enlarged himself and leapt into the sky with widescreen over him. Armor up! Super Scanner. The parts of widescreener split into armor, fitting on Silver as he prepared to help Blockbuster.
I know they established this like 2 chapters ago, but this is still fucking stupid and I hate it.
Don't worry, hero, said... Oh wait. Don't worry, hero, said Kuro's kidder. I've got enough bucks for everyone! Have some, Scanrangers! The robot killer started to chew on Silver Scanner even as they continued their assault on Blockbuster. Well, yes, he's actually biological now, so it makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Yes.
The robot skitters started to chew. Oh wait, I see the. Back at Cape Paramount Base, Alex, Dr. Markby, and Sarita pondered our hero's face. What can we do? Asked the worried doctor. I don't know, Ben. I really don't.
I don't know, man. Fucking whatever.
I don't know, Ben. I really don't know. And that's how our heroes die.
Yeah. The end. The fanfic.
Not far away, by witnessed the cyber creature having the upper hand. Wait, are we returning to the battle now? Because I'm confused. What was that scene for?
I don't
know. Trying to picture.
I really don't know.
Picture this makes all the better. Not far away, Byte witnessed the cyber creature having the upper hand. He actually was hidden under Kuro's Kitter's armor and was able to stay in the battle. All the time I tried to win favor with Lord Blackboard, and they still disrespect me.
No,
I am
didn't.
somebody too. He didn't do anything.
Right.
I am somebody too, even if I do have a very annoying voice.
Who talks like that?
What?
He has a very annoying voice and a very small nerdy brain. So those are two things you have in consideration.
Those are 2 defining character traits. Okay, sure.
Oh wait, I have to do annoying voice. Okay.
Maybe if I apologize.
Well, all of them sound like Gisling. God damn it.
Yes.
Maybe if I apologize to Kunio-san, maybe I will. I might put things right. Now that I apologize to him.
I'm trying. I need to have better range of voices. He quickly dashed to the window cockpit of the Blockbuster.
Listen, Kunio-san. Scanrangers!
Byte said,
I know how to stop the swarm.
Yeah, so do we. Just
Right.
make a really fucking high-pitched noise. What's your goddamn point?
yes, just talk.
Yeah.
Byte, said Yellow. What are you doing here? Trying to rub in our defeat?
No. Blackheart doesn't want me anymore. It's my fault that I got you all into this. Please, let me put it right.
Okay, I am not going to question this anymore. Byte then bounced onto the enlarged Kuroskitter and inside the control area where the robot skiers were launched. Okay, and okay. This must be the energy source, he thought. Now, what would happen if I push that blue button? And there's a blue button! Okay.
Suddenly, yeah, it's just there. Yeah, this is the thing.
And he does so, and the robot skitter dropped to the ground. Now, what about the red button?
What does this button do?
And then he pressed it, and the other
explosion.
Yeah, how does he not know that? Like, let's just press buttons. Okay.
Also, why would fucking Black Org design their mecha beast to fucking have a self-destruct button?
Why do they even have buttons or control center inside of them if they're self-operated?
That too.
These are very valid questions, but we don't have the answers. He pressed it, and the other robotic insect self-destructed, exploding until there was none left for Kuro's Tinker to call out. Kuro's Skeeter, whatever. The explosion also severely damaged Kuro's Skeeter, leaving him powerless. Now's our chance, guys, said Red. Sci-Tech Web. Sci-Tech Web. Wave. Nice. Sci-Tech Wave.
Weather.
Weather.
Blockbuster used its telekinetic power to lift Kuro's Skeeter into the air.
And this is still a riff off of fucking Dangaio, so fuck this fic.
Black and Nebeltopia, my lord, said Vixen. Look! No, this is Kissling because I don't care. Just do a different voice.
She was Kissling after all.
Yeah, I was trying at least to make it more high-paced. Now this is Kissling. Look! Bite is sabotaging the cyber creature! What? How dare he? I had the Scanrangers defeated. Bite! How dare you betray me! You shall pay dearly for this! He really gets mad. The Dark Lord then sent a beam at Bite, attempting to electrocute him. How does that work?
Apparently beams of raw energy are electricity.
Bite kept on destroying Kuro's Skeeter from inside despite the pain. What pain? Oh, the electrocution. Okay. Guys, we have to understand this masterpiece. We have to understand.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I just wanted to put things right, Kunya-san.
Destroy the monster. Don't worry about me. Do it! Finish it off! Do it now!
Oh, God.
Goodbye, Tien.
I don't care. It's not like I care about the Scanrangers, Becca.
Yellow was surprised at this. The same science experiment he used, but...
Oh, this grammar!
Science experiment he used, but Stalin was acting human.
That gives the implication that he stole it. So it wasn't even it.
My God, this is a very dense character arc. And he's a traitor too. See, that's why he's a traitor. He stole the experiment. See? That makes sense. Red yelled to Kunya, "Yellow, it's your call."
Really? Really?
And with and yelled Bite through pain. Yellow, with a lump on his throat, whispered, "What? Die, fucker!"
What?
Red then sighed. "Alright then, Blockbuster, energize!" The robot powered up and flew towards Kuro's Skeeter. The Rangers shouted the final attack, "Blockbuster Bomb!" Bite saw the blinding light. How cool! I'm going to become one with the universe.
Wow, you're taking this really well.
Wasn't he being electrocuted so he couldn't talk?
Yes.
Like, Okay. Bite snickered his knowing laugh. Then he was blinded by the light comet as the bomb surrounded Kuro's Skeeter, and Bite disintegrated them both.
What?
Yep.
This grammar makes no fucking sense!
Look, I'm going to read this again. Bite snickered his knowing laugh. Then he was blinded by the bright comet as the bomb surrounded Sakura, Skitter, and Bite. Okay, yes, it makes sense. I was just reading it out of order, I suppose. Blackor was surprised. Blast you, traitor! Second traitor, traitor!
Yeah.
The world would have been certainly been ours if it hadn't interfered. No matter. Blackor held up another killer bite. 50-year-old mass-produced by himself personally. What? Was that a thing?
No, they literally just pulled that out of their ass.
A pity that your sacrifice to save those humans was all for naught. The Overlord laughed. Back on Earth, after the battle, the Rangers were back in civilian form. Kunio then saw a shell of Bite, totally destroyed. He sighed as he picked it up. I don't get it, said Takeshi. What's the big deal? I don't get this fix, said Takeshi. Me neither. What's the big deal? Why are you feeling pity about an annoying robot that helped Mayhem in battle? Mickey replied harshly. That annoying robot saved our lives. So? Recall? And it was part of me. No, it wasn't. What?
Well, no, you see, you have to use parts of human bodies to make robots. We have established that.
This is true. This is true.
That was one of his kidneys.
Oh god. Oh. What was I? Oh god damn it! I'm lost in this mess.
Mikey replied harshly.
Yes, that annoying robot saved our lives, if you will recall, and it was a part of me. Even people can see the error of their ways and change. But I just wanted to feel part of something.
How do you know this?
Because he does.
Okay.
Blackor
He consulted the writer.
He pulled out the script. It was like...
Blackor happened to put him into the wrong crowd. Yet he learned too late. No, he didn't. He didn't think he was in the wrong crowd. He just thought nobody was noticing him.
Yeah.
Especially the Sentai.
Yes. You're right, Kunio-san. I guess that the robot showed that he did the right thing in the end. Mickey then walked ahead of the others as he was about to bury. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Bury. Okay. Bite respectfully. To be continued. It's over.
No, you still have a bit more to read.
In the next episode of Scanranger's Adventures, Tony gets injured as the battle on Earth continues. The twat of it. To thwart Vixen from her newest sinister plan. Then Nick and Mickey go undercover with one little catch-in. With one little catch-in order to stop the warrior woman, they must dress in drag.
I'm sure that's a requirement. Fucking shit.
BC talking to Alex. You're right. Helping these free like this is going to be a drag.
Oh god.
Nick then once again smacks BC in the back of his head. What? Next time on Movie Task Force Scanrangers episode 25.
I wanted to do that.
To Ching Chow, thanks. Everything, Catwoman, roll the film.
Okay, let's roll that film at the same time.
Alright, I'm gonna count us down and then we'll all say it at the same time, okay?
Okay.
So when I say go, just shout it out. Alright.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Roll that film!
That film! That was
Perfectly unsynchronized. Let's keep it
Awesome! Good job.
that. This doesn't deserve better.
No. Oh my god. So guys, this chapter was awesome!
This was the best one so far. I love it.
But
This
next
is so
episode
fucking stupid.
they will be in drag next time. So.
Oh god, after the recent string of really boring, stupid chapters, this was a great refresher. Jesus Christ.
This is the like one of the best ones there ever were.
My favorite is still the Christmas one. That one is amazing.
Yeah, that one is pretty great, but this one's up there. I don't think. Yeah, like I wasn't kidding. I'm actually glad that I was just drinking water because I spilled it all over the floor.
Yeah!
Niko is dead. Someone help him.
We should make an episode of Okage of the characters reading this thing.
Oh god. If
Don't we
enough
already
people
do
get online at one point, yeah, I'll make that happen.
But it would be like impossible to actually do it
Yeah.
because like all things considered, if you wanted to stick with who's saying what line, it's impossible to do that actually with the way this shit is put together.
True. True. Oh my god.
Or it could be a special episode of Okage, where with in-game graphics and everything, and the characters are going like, "What is this shit?"
Turns out that's the book that Kissling's always reading. It's just Scanranger.
Yes.
Yeah, like one of the books he can equip because those are his weapons.
And it's his best weapon.
Yeah.
It deals brain damage.
It lowers intelligence.
Oh man. I love all the plot twist of, yeah, let's power up our villains, but now their power-ups run out, so here we go. Also, the writer forgot about Silver Ranger like halfway through. Did he die? Like, did he get eaten by the mosquitoes?
Right.
By the
You
raw
just see
mosquitoes.
his corpse in the corner.